In the case of automotive, there is one parameter that is measured by the majority of people, namely the top speed. Although of the many automotive manufacturers that launch various types of cars, there are only a few brands that can produce cars with high performance. Several of these automotive manufacturers compete to design the fastest car in the world. Apart from having high-powered engines, some of the cars below also have performance that cannot be underestimated. As we know that the power of seeing a car speeding down the road is indeed a quite amazing sensation. Along with the development of automotive technology, fast cars have lighter materials, slimmer bodies, and are also more powerful. Until now, there are several types of the fastest cars in the world with new innovations, both in terms of performance and appearance.
Hey!
Within a certain time, the owner of the throne will usually change simultaneously. This is inevitable because the competition is very tight, where each brand competes to make cars at high speed. Although automotive excellence can be measured in various ways, top speed is the parameter that people pay most attention to. For that, here are some lists of the fastest cars in the world that you need to know. Number 10. SSC Tuatara. SSC stands for Shelby Supercars, but the moniker doesn't refer to Carroll Shelby but rather the name of its founder, Gerard Shelby. The American company's first project was the Ultimate Aero, and that model became famous for setting a Guinness World Record by reaching a top speed of 256.18 miles per hour or 412.28 kilometers per hour. The story of the Tuatara's journey began in 2010. Initially, this supercar was known as the second generation of Ultimate Aero. However, the company announced the Tuatara name for this supercar in 2011. As well as a powerful engine, the Tuatara has a carbon fiber monocoque body and body panels to keep the weight down to 2,750 pounds or 1,247 kilograms dry. Its slender shape has a drag coefficient of only 0.279. The 7-speed CHIMA gearbox it carries can shift through gears in less than 100 milliseconds. SSC believes the Tuatara may be able to reach speeds of 300 miles per hour or 483 kilometers per hour. SSC plans to produce only 100 units of the Tuatara. In 2013, the company announced the price of this supercar reached $1.3 million. Reportedly, now the price continues to increase to $1.4 million.
I'm begging you.
Number 9. Ford GT 2020. The Ford GT was launched in 2016 as the manufacturer's flagship model bearing the blue oval logo. Only 1,350 units are planned for production. This is definitely a rare supercar. The production process will only end in 2022, but all units have sold out. You certainly can no longer own the brand new Ford GT. Incidentally, one of the super special units is now being sold by the collector's house, Canepa. It was the car that belonged to the head of the Ford GT design team, Maury Callum. It is he who is responsible for the overall appearance of the vehicle. Callum's Ford GT is a 2017 model, but it's only registering 204 miles or 328 kilometers on the odometer. So, you could say the condition of the item is still very good. Under the hood is a 3.5-liter V6 Ford EcoBoost engine, tuned to produce 647 horsepower and 550 pounds-to-foot or 745 newton-meters of torque. Power reaches the rear wheels via 7-speed dual-clutch automatic very similar to that used by the Mercedes-AMG GT, but more expensive. A 2020 Ford GT starts at around $500 million. Given the rarity and background of Callum's supercar, the price tag is believed to be over $500 million. Number 8. Ferrari 812 Superfast 2020. The 2020 Ferrari 812 Superfast is an example of what happens when an automaker commits to crafting a vehicle that offers the best performance money can buy. As the name implies, Ferrari is trying to produce the fastest car in the world through the Ferrari 812 Superfast 2020. This car is made by combining the characteristics of the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta and also the Ferrari F12 TDF. Not wanting to lose competitiveness, Ferrari also added the latest V12 engine to provide more powerful engine performance and high acceleration. In addition, this one car is also equipped with advanced features that are more innovative and useful when driving. With almost 800 horses power under the hood, this coupe provides brutish power, facilitating a 0 to 60 mph sprint that clocks in at less than 3 seconds. There's also a certain practicality at play, since the 812 Superfast offers more cargo space than the typical supercar, enough to make it a reasonably accommodating choice for daily commutes. Fuel economy is poor, and the 812 Superfast's $330 million plus price makes it accessible only to the very privileged few. Still, if you have deep pockets and a thirst for spectacular handling, this skilled Ferrari won't disappoint. Number 7. Lamborghini Sun Roadster 2020. The Lamborghini Sun Roadster is currently one of Lamborghini's rarest hypercars. The exclusivity offered by Lamborghini can be seen from the production units that are not overproduced. The Sun Roadster is more special and worth hunting for because there are only 19 units available worldwide. Unfortunately, all Sun Roadster models have already been sold out even though the price offered is very high. Compared to the exterior and the improved appearance, the engine used on the Sun Roadster is still the same as the regular Lamborghini Sun. The 6.5 liters V12 engine with multi-point injection technology is capable of producing a maximum power of up to 818 PS and a peak torque of 720 Nm, coupled with Lamborghini's 7-speed independent shifting rods transmission. The power output is assisted by a 48-volt electric motor, which is added by the new Lamborghini supercapacitor technology, a new system that can store 10 times the power compared to lithium-ion batteries, delivers 3 times the power of a battery of the same power, but is 3 times lighter. Its impressive power coupled with an all-wheel drive system makes the Sun Roadster triumphant on the straight. Lamborghini claims that this car can go from rest to 100 km/h in less than 2.9 seconds, while the top speed reaches 350 km/h. The Sun Roadster is arguably one of Lamborghini's most expensive models. Lamborghini did not include the official price of this model because it was selling well, but some sources put the price of the Lamborghini Sun Roadster at $3.6 million, placing Sun as Lamborghini's most expensive new model. Number 6. Ferrari SF90 Stradale 2020. The Ferrari SF90 Stradale is Ferrari's first mid-engine PHEV car to be introduced in 2020. It's rare to see a hybrid car model from Ferrari, and because of that, many car enthusiasts are curious about this Ferrari SF90 Stradale. This hybrid car not only offers a whole new engine setting, but also several other advantages. Not wanting to be outdone by other racing car companies, the Ferrari company dared to issue the Ferrari SF90 Stradale with a variety of innovative features. Although not a successor to the LaFerrari, this car from Italy offers a petrol-electric powertrain. The technology turned out to be considered as a major improvement that can help reach speeds of up to 340 km/h. Many automotive enthusiasts agree that this car is included in the list of the fastest cars. Number 5. Pagani Huayra. 11 years ago, Pagani introduced the Zone de Sang-based Tricolor to celebrate the Frecce Tricolori, the aerobatics demonstration team of the Italian Air Force. The heart and soul of the Pagani Huayra Tricolor is the familiar twin-turbo 6.0-liter V12 engine specially developed by Mercedes-AMG for the Pagani. This latest Huayra Tricolor, the engine is capable of spitting out 829 horsepower aka 2 horsepower ahead of Imola, which was launched last February, with torque reaching 1,100 Nm or 811 pounds-to-foot. This supercar actually wanted to be brought by Pagani to this year's Geneva Motor Show but was cancelled due to the coronavirus outbreak. Yes, the Huayra and Zone de Tricolor are Pagani's tribute to the Air Macchi MB-339 military jet trainer and light attack aircraft used by the Frecce Tricolori aerobatic team. Number 4. McLaren Speedtail 2021. The McLaren Speedtail is a limited production hybrid sports car manufactured by McLaren Automotive, revealed on October 26, 2018. This car is the fourth edition in the McLaren Ultimate Series, after the Senna, the P1, and the F1. The car is also part of the 18 new cars or derivatives that McLaren will launch as part of its Track 22 business plan. The Speedtail is powered by a modified M840T from the 720S and a hybrid powertrain to generate 1,036 horsepower. The Speedtail uses a carbon fiber monocoque, with the passenger seats integrated into the chassis, as well as dihedral doors like other McLaren models. In theory, a car priced at $1.8 million can reach 100 km per hour in just 2.9 seconds. The top speed of the McLaren Speedtail is also claimed to be close to 402 km per hour. No wonder it is considered to be able to compete with the Bugatti Chiron. Number 3. Aston Martin Valkyrie 2021. Aston Martin is a British brand that's synonymous with opulence, but this automaker has never had a hypercar to call its own. That changes with the launch of the Valkyrie, an aerodynamic, performance-themed speed demon that holds the distinction of being Aston Martin's first entry in the hypercar war. This is the type of car that looks like it would be right at home on a future world racetrack or in the next Transformers movie. The Valkyrie's hybrid powertrain produces a staggering 1,139 horsepower. Pricing starts at $3 million, and production is extremely limited, only 150 units. It takes its name from ancient Norse mythology, the Valkyries being the spirits who decided the fates of men in battle. This hypercar is born from a partnership between Aston Martin and Red Bull Racing. The Valkyrie's hybrid powertrain consists of a naturally aspirated 6.5-liter V12 and an electric motor. A 7-speed automatic transmission directs power to the rear wheels. Alone, the V12 delivers 1,001 horsepower, while the battery electric system, designed by Rimac and integral powertrain, contributes an additional 141 horsepower, although the combined horsepower rating is set at 1,139 horsepower. Acceleration is breathtaking, and we estimate that the Valkyrie can hit 60 miles per hour in as little as 2.3 seconds. Next, the top speed of the Aston Martin Valkyrie can reach 402 km per hour, but this needs to be proven first. Number 2. Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 Plus 2020. Bugatti is a car brand that never disappoints automotive enthusiasts, because it has succeeded in producing one of the fastest cars in the world. By adding horsepower, changing aerodynamics and reducing mass, they succeeded in creating the Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 Plus. Bugatti, a super vehicle manufacturer headquartered in Mulsanne, France, will only produce 30 units of the Chiron Supersport 300 Plus worldwide. Chiron Supersport 300 Plus can accelerate up to 482 km per hour. The supercar's appearance is not much different from its prototype, with a carbon fiber body, Bugatti's signature horseshoe grille, and circular air vents on the top of the two front wheel arches. For matters of speed, the Chiron Supersport 300 Plus is armed with a W configuration engine with a capacity of 8,000 cc turbocharged. Nevertheless, Bugatti installed an electronic speed limiter to make it safer when driving. The Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 Plus is priced from €3.5 million. Number 1. Koenigsegg Go Absolute 2021. Another luxury car brand that doesn't want to be outdone by the world's fastest and most famous car claim is Koenigsegg. Where Koenigsegg is known for producing fast and elegant supercars, one of which is the Koenigsegg Go Absolute 2021. It is the fastest Koenigsegg ever made, and the company will never endeavor to make a faster series production road car, ever. Customers will be able to choose between the Go Absolute and the more track-oriented Go version that was presented a year ago. Every surface element on the Go Absolute has been purposefully constructed to reduce drag or surrounding turbulence around the car while increasing high-speed stability. Although just as powerful, the Go Absolute is a more seamless and stealthier interpretation of the Go, its track-focused sibling. The car that was exhibited at the 2019 Geneva International Motor Show presents the highest speed among other Koenigsegg types. Precisely, this car can theoretically reach 330 miles per hour, or 531 kilometers per hour. Those are the 10 fastest cars in the world that you should know. Do you have one of these? Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.